Dear students, today we are going to learn the pronouns and the helping verbs, how they go together, because different pronouns take different helping verbs. This is the list of words: do and does, am, is and are, have and has. These are the present helping verbs. We use these words or helping verbs only in the present tense. In the present tense, see, we use do and does in the simple present tense. We use am or is or are in the present continuous tense. We use have or has in the present perfect tense. So that's why we have to understand this. These are all present have forms. Present helping verbs. So if you are seeing these words do or does, am or is or are, have or has, it means it is the present tense. So if you use these words, you should always understand it is the present tense. So these helping verbs go with the different pronouns differently. See, for example, here the do form, only I do. You don't use I does, but always I do. And if it is be form, I am, not I are or not I is, I am. The same way, have forms also same. I have, not I has. So that's why they take, I always takes do in the do form, am in the be form, and have in the have form. So now we takes do in the do form, are, we are, not we am or we is. Always we takes are, and have form we have. You do, and you are, not you is or not you am, you are. And same way you have, not you has. So here he does, not he do. You should not say he do, always he does. He is, he has. Same way, she does, she is, she has. It does, it is, it has. They do, they are, they have. So this is how the present form or present tense, helping verbs in the present form. So we have to remember this. Present tense takes only present forms of the helping verbs. So if you see do or does, it is present tense, simple present tense. If you see am or is or are along with V4, it is a present continuous tense. If you see have or has with V3, it is perfect tense, present perfect tense. So you have to remember this. Always link is like that. I do, we do, you do, he does, she does, it does, they do. Same way, I am, we are, you are, he is, she is, it is, and they are. Same way, I have, we have, you have, he has, she has, it has, they have. So these are the helping verbs in the present tense. So now we will learn also about how they are used in the past tense. All the do forms, be forms, and have forms in the past tense. So now we are learning about pronouns and helping verbs. These are the helping verbs in the past tense. So did is the do form in the past tense. So was and were are the past be forms. Had is the past have form. So we use these helping verbs in the past tense. If you see did, it is always simple past tense. If you see was and were with V4, it is past continuous tense. If you see had with V3, it is past perfect tense. So we have to see always these things. Just to remember, these are all past helping verbs. So I did, we did, you did, he did, she did, it did, they did. So there is no change in the do form in the past tense. In the simple past, we use always did for all the pronouns, all the subjects. So whereas in the present be forms, present tense, we have seen do forms differently. For example, I do, we do, you do, he does, we used, she does, it does. So there is a change between these words. He, she, it. Third person singular, we use does in the present tense. Do for other things. First person and also third person plural. And second person we use do only. There is a change in the present tense. But whereas in the simple past, there is no change. All the pronouns use only a did. Now, here it is again was and were are the past be forms. So we use was and were. You can observe this. We use was always with singular. That means only one. See, I was. I is one. So we were. We means more than one. So that's why we use were. So that means what? For singular we use was. For plural we use were. That's why you were. See here, you is singular and plural. But still we don't use you was for one. We always use were only. Even for one person also we use were. Even one person we say you were, only one person we use you were. Not you was, even though singular. So even for singular, second person we use were only. And here, he did, he was. So she was, it was. So for all singulars, I, he, she, it, we use was. Whereas for plurals, we, you and they, we use were in the past tense. So when we use these past be forms along with V4, it is past continuous tense. So now we have form in the past tense, that is had. So we use for every pronoun had only. I had, we had, you had, we had, she had, it had, they had. So if you use had, that means it is past tense. So now along with this past have form had, if you use V3, it is past perfect tense. So if you use did, it is simple past. If you use was or were along with V4, it is past continuous. If you use had plus V3, it is past perfect tense. So these are the things you have to learn always. They don't change. If you learn these things once, they always go like this. There is no change. So you can't take for I were or he were. So always these pronouns take only these helping verbs in the past tense. If it is a simple past, always did. In the past continuous, was or were, or in the past perfect tense, we use only had plus V3. So these are the helping verbs for past tense. So now we are learning about helping verbs in the future tense. So we use will or shall in the future tense. Whenever you see will or shall, it means it is a future tense. So if you see only will or shall along with V1, it is simple or future. If you see will be or shall be and V4, it is future continuous tense. If you see will have or shall have plus V3, it is future perfect tense. See, you see the same thing everywhere. There is no change in use of will or shall, will be or shall be, or will have or shall have with all the pronouns. It is same with all the pronouns. See, I will or I shall, I will be or I shall be, I will have or I shall have. So, be same. We will or we will be or we shall be, or we will have or we shall have. So, everything same. I, we, you, he, she, it and they. So, when you simply will or shall, you can use anything with that. Or will be or shall be the same with all the pronouns. Same way, will have or shall have with all the pronouns. So, in the future tense, we don't have any difference of depending on the pronouns or subjects. So, if you are using these pronouns as subject, you will not have any difference using will or shall, will be or shall be, will have or shall have. So, these are the helping verbs we use in all the tenses. So, we have seen present helping verbs, past helping verbs, and also future helping verbs. So, if you know all these helping verbs, then we can understand how to make the tenses in English grammar. So, you can revise from the first lesson also how we have learned about the pronouns and number and person and also all these helping verbs. Once you understand this, you will go to the next lesson, next class to learn about how to make the tenses. Each tense we will see and how they use it and when they use it, we will understand them using all these pronouns.